We know the bullet ricocheted. We just don't know who pulled the trigger.
Sorry to interrupt. How are you holding up?
We're in the middle of something.
Did you call Jerry in for question?
I didn't have to. He was with me when I got the call. It's a long story.
I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Will you call me when you hear from Sonny?
Sure.
You are awfully good at what you do.
Why, thank you.
How are you, really?
You're the second man that's asked me that today.
No more panic attacks?
No, sorry. Sorry to disappoint you.
There must be something I can do to help.
Well, too late for that, really. Because the damage is already done. I mean, it was done the minute that I got pregnant with Sonny's kid. So I knew what kind of man he was. I knew what kind of life he led, and that's why I didn't tell him. And then he found out. And then everyone got to tell me how enmeshed and overprotective and crazy I was for trying to keep my daughter safe. So, having been brought to my knees and desperate, I convinced myself that she'd be okay with him. That she'd be safe.
You know, rationalizing
if you
isn't
want to
always
help
such
me,
a bad
if
thing.
you really, really want to help me, call one of your nefarious connections and get me and my kids out of here.
Where'd you want to go?
I don't care. Anywhere. That Sonny's enemies aren't going to find us.
Well, I'm afraid there's no such place.
Oh, and here I was hoping you were my second assistant with my coffee.
Well, where's your first assistant?
She is in the city. I sent her to go get some sketches.
So, business as usual, huh?
Well, I would rather be sitting vigil with Michael, but Carly can't stand the sight of me.
Yeah, I know that feeling. There's a lot of very bad, tortured history between me, my brother, and Carly. You know, what happened to Michael makes me want to put it aside and be able to go to them and offer my help and support, but I don't really think that they're going to want it, so the best thing I can do is to stay away.
We're all shut out. Even Sonny. Carly wouldn't let him into the ICU room last night. And instead of making things better, I lost my temper and I yelled. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure that I yelled at a grieving mother whose son has a bullet hole in his head. I told her that she was being unfair to Sonny, which she was, but there's no excuse for my behavior, and I'm not very proud of myself at the moment.
Well, I know what that feels like, too.
Do you need me to contact Spinelli or the Quartermains or anybody?
No, there's really nothing to do except just, wait. Thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, I know how much you hate hospitals.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Jason. Look, no matter what went wrong between us or how disappointed or angry I was, I would never, ever wish this on Michael. Or on you.
I know.
And I don't know, sometimes it sort of takes a tragedy to put things into perspective, and it's all starting to make sense to me right now that it's easier to just sort of let go of the pain and the anger, and what's most important is getting on with your life. And I'm praying for Michael, for all of us, that we can find some sort of a way to do that.
Run another CAT scan, that might show a difference.
It's not going to make a difference.
Well, then let's change the medication for the next 2 days once the swelling goes down. Maybe we
It's
can...
not fair to give them false hope. The patient is a permanent GCS1. Someone has to tell Michael's family that he's not going to wake up.
You know, I haven't ruled it out yet. I'm still thinking about climbing in that bed and holding him like I used to. I could even sing to him. I'm sure that'll wake him up.
Michael knows you're here.
I'm gonna stay with him until he wakes up.
I'll tell you what. You can't take him in your arms, but if it's okay, your mama can hold you.
I was singing.